Hey guys, it's JCam here. Thanks for joining me. I was like you once, oblivious to the glory that is the sports genre of anime. For some reason, it just never really caught my eye. And honestly, I never really gave it a shot until one day I fell down that rabbit hole, and my love for sports animes blossomed. All of the shonen sports anime cliches and tropes, they suddenly grew on me, and I could not get enough of the team bonds and close friendship that would develop. Although at times, maybe a little too close.
We're like brothers, only closer.
So, here's the list of my top 5 sports anime. I couldn't find any balls. Sports balls. Number 5. Days. I have to admit, this pick was a bit biased. There were a lot of other sports anime that could have probably been chosen as the number 5, but I'm also a big soccer fan, and I'm also a sucker for underdog stories. Days follows the shy, clumsy, and endlessly blushing high school freshman Tsukamoto. Tsukamoto quickly starts a bromance with the soccer prodigy Jin Kazuma, who introduces him to his second love, soccer. But unfortunately for him, soccer does not love him back. They later find out that they're starting in the same high school, and Tsukamoto, not wanting to lose his first love, decides to join the Seisaki High School soccer team. So, a little of what you can expect. Male bonding, awesome training montages, the overcoming of obstacles, and my favorite, inspirational chants. Number 4. Kuroko's basketball. As the name implies, the sports here is basketball. We mainly follow the Seiden High School basketball team as they struggle to become the top high school basketball team in Japan. The quiet main character, Tetsuya Kuroko, was once part of the middle school basketball team known as the Generation of Miracles, who pretty much destroyed everybody. But after middle school, they all went their separate ways. Kuroko is also joined by another freshman, Taiga Kagami, who is a naturally gifted player, and he has just returned from America and is trying to find some decent competition. Of course, you can expect the usual great stuff like male bonding and the overcoming of obstacles, but the series is actually really fun to watch. You get to meet a diverse amount of characters that you might not like, but then you might like them after all. Oh, and did I mention male bonding? Number 3. Yowamushi Pedal. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh great, more male bonding. Well, not here. Well, actually there is, just this time with cycling. But that's not the point. Here we follow our otaku brethren, Sakamichi Onoda, who has just entered high school. Sakamichi's goal is to join the anime club, but unfortunately for him, his high school's anime club has been disbanded because apparently there's not enough otakus in Japan. Onoda then sets out to find new members and ends up meeting fellow freshman Imaizumi, who's pretty serious about cycling, as well as later on another freshman who goes by the name of Naruko, who's also a cyclist. Both of these characters, notice that Ono does actually not have bad riding his mommy bike. and somewhat convince him to join the cycling club. Of course, Onoda does not really have any friends, so why not give her a shot? What I really like about this show is how accurately they portray the sport of cycling. Before watching this, I really didn't have any interest in cycling as a sport. But afterwards, I actually occasionally caught myself watching competitive cycling on TV, and it's actually pretty cool how accurate the sports is actually portrayed. Of course, it's still a shonen anime, so if you're really into competitive road racing, don't expect too much. Oh, and also this catchy song Onoda sings from his favorite anime. Number 2. Haikyuu. Oh, Haikyuu. Haikyuu is special. You see, before really getting into sports anime, I had dabbled a little bit, but Haikyuu changed everything for me. Haikyuu was my gateway drug that led to my addiction. We follow Hinata, a short high school freshman who developed a love for volleyball during his middle school years when his newly made team got destroyed. Little did he know that his soulmate, Tobio Kageyama, part of the team that did the destroying, would not be gone for so long as they both ended up in the same high school. Thus began a beautiful friendship. Similar to Yowamushi Pedal, this anime has actually led me to enjoy watching live volleyball on TV. I mean, of course, it's still a shonen series with its cliches and tropes, but all the characters are very likable and the matches can actually get pretty exciting. And now for my number 1.
Yeah! Yeah! What's up? Go, 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 go! Listen now. Here we go!
Baby Steps. In Baby Steps, we follow the very likable first-year honor student, Eiichiro Maruo, who really just wanted to switch things up and do some exercise. He finds a flyer for a tennis club that happens to not be in his high school, and decides to try it out and is instantly hooked, just like me in anime. And while of course some tropes and cliches are present, male bonding is unfortunately missing. But on a brighter note, he does meet Natsu Takasaki, who is in the tennis club as well, and happens to also go to the same high school. So I guess you can say there's at least some male and female bonding. Just like the previous two, but arguably to a greater extent. Apart from it being fun to watch, the series depicts the sport pretty accurately. I mean, the characters are great, the pacing is great, but what I really like about this series is the title, Baby Steps. It really does describe it perfectly because in the series, there isn't just multiple training montages that we see and suddenly the main character is awesome. No, through hard work and determination, we slowly see Eiichiro improve his tennis over time. We see him grow alone with those around him. And this is what really makes this series special for me. If only there was more male bonding. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my list. Of course, there's a lot of great series out there that I didn't get to mention, but let me know in the comments what some of your favorite series are. You can bet I'll check them out. Till next time.